Halle Berry is getting taken to the bank, paying off husbands and baby daddies. She getting robbed, paying off husbands and baby daddies. This is everything flipped. Halle Berry is getting big chunks of whatever she got left taken from her financially for ex-husbands and baby daddies. I brought this up to say, the system is broken. There is no way in this world people who are out here being productive one way or another should have to dig into their account for people they not around no more. I just don't get it. I don't understand. Like, you think my soon-to-be ex-wife ain't doing everything in her power to try to have me out here up? But she lied about things in court. She the one with the paper. You lied on me. My mother, I inherited this house from my... You bought the house behind my back. Funk lying. Oh. God made that happen for a reason, goddamn it. Man, this whole court when it has to deal with people's lives, whatever I do with somebody when I'm not around them, I shouldn't have to be worried about this income being snatched from up under me. When I heard Halle Berry's issues that is happening to her over ex-husbands and baby daddies, I'm like, wow, you out here working your ass off trying to be relevant, but because you was in a situation with somebody else at one time in your life, your money get took. Now we know it happens to men all the time.
She paying $8,000 a month, and then she also had to pay 4.3% of her total income, which was $2 million. So she gave him $2 million, and then she got to pay $8,000 a month.
That's for the last husband.
But is it that one or the other one? That's the first one with the girl's dad, and then there's
For
you know they always
Oliver Martinez.
Oh yeah, that's not him.
Women don't owe you. Oh, Halle! Wait a minute, Halle. I thought you were for equality. Women don't owe you. Fine. What's the caption? And that's on my Mary Had a Little Lamb. What the f does this even mean? Women don't owe you. The least she could have done was say women and men don't owe you. No, she left the man out. She excluded the man. She didn't want the man in this. She just wanted the women. Women don't owe you. And that's on my Mary Had a Little Lamb.
There's no way you can act like I didn't know I'm destroying the world with the people that are human haters. Have you ever been divorced?
No, I never have.
Let me tell you something about this divorce game, because you don't know what a marriage certificate is and all that stuff like that. You really don't know what you're getting into. We are brainwashed into thinking when you find somebody you love, you're supposed to go down there to the courthouse and let them unite you. But it's the worst thing that can happen, because if you use their contract, their marriage certificate, you're in a bind. If you find someone you love and you do the research on what a marriage certificate brings, I don't think you'll do it. What you can do, I would tell anybody who found someone they love and they want to be with,
Hold on, Louis, listen to this.
Y'all can make your own contract to protect each other.
How do you feel about spousal support? It's very different from child support.
Very different.
Yes.
Because it's based on the person's income. And, you know, $65,000, yeah, that's a lot of money, but Puss in Boots made a lot of money, all right? Shrek made a lot of money.
Right.
They was together for 18 years. She's used to living a certain type of lifestyle.
Okay.
So while all of y'all sitting up here hating on Melanie, she had to put up with him for 18 years. She deserved that money, honey.
When it's time to get a divorce, women got it made. They go to court, Your Honor, I'm used to this, I'm used to that, I'm accustomed to this. Yo, what the f is a custom? What that got to do with you got a restaurant, you're accustomed to eat. You leave, you ain't eating no more. They don't owe you a steak.
Over. I said, I wouldn't do that to you. But through all my infidelities, I never screwed her over with money. Never.
Yeah.
So I was like, and she finally worked it out. But I just realized our lawyers are just trying to keep this going as long as they can. So anyway, as long as she got 10 years of alimony.
Okay.
The thing they don't tell you, and this is the that really pisses me off, because if people knew this, Maybe we take a different approach. They tell you, okay, you on child support. Now, as a father, boom, you out the mix. If the mother goes first and she gets them, whoever goes first is gonna have the backing of the courts. It ain't man or woman. It's whoever goes and runs to them first, they got them.
So the question, you polite savage, is what do you think happens when a woman is the one who's actually forced to pay child support and or alimony? Of course, these lovely, strong, independent, stand-alone women who chose 90% of the time divorce, they're going to stand on their 2 feet and pay up because it is what it is. And stoically, you got to take it right on the chin, right? Of course that's going to happen.
Sure, what were you saying? So when I was getting a divorce, I was like, you mean to tell me I got to pay him? And he cheated and he lied and he stole and, you know, not to get all petty, but you know what I'm saying? You mean I gotta pay him for cheating and lying to me and ruining my life?
Be careful out here, ladies. It looks like in a divorce, a man can also get a bag. It's being reported that Rachel has to pay her ex-husband, Brian, $13,257 per month in spousal support. Let me know what y'all think about this, y'all. It's a new day. Ladies are getting a bag, but if you get a divorce, just know that bag may have to be shared with your man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Bye.
So I had no idea that Halle Berry was getting a divorce. Hell, I didn't even know she was married. And she's been ordered to pay $8,000 a month in child support. And people are acting like they're so surprised by that. That's not even the surprising part. I'm just shocked that she was married.
I'm tired of taking care of myself. I think feminism is the worst thing that ever happened to women. Our job used to be no job. We had it so good. We could have done the smart thing, which would have been to continue playing dumb.
I have a lot of women who when they get told like, oh yeah, no, you gotta give him half your or oh no, you gotta pay alimony because he makes 50 grand a year and you make 250. And they're like, you know, they could be the staunchest feminist in the world, and when you tell them they gotta pay alimony, they're like, whoa, 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 he's a man.
Greetings, you polite savages.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Ladies and gentlemen of polite savages, you are now about to embark on a journey to see how women react when they are the ones paying that child support and alimony, when that family court system smacks them right dab in the face. This subject is sure to anger the modern women and feminists alike, but the only thing that we can offer you is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth as we see it. So with all that being said, are you ready? Well, let's go. Traditionally, a man's role in a relationship has been defined as the provider and the protector. However, with this new waves of feminism, we can see more and more of the degradation of the traditional roles, and this is applauded by a lot of women because there's a lot of women making a bag. Let's give them a round of applause. But however, what happens when you file for divorce thinking that you're gonna walk out of the relationship scot-free? Well, ma'am, the truth is, this equality will come back and bite you right in the butt if you are the one making the lion's share of the money. Examples like Mary J. Blige, Halle Berry, and Rachel Lindsay all show that when you're making a bag and when you're the breadwinner, you can fall victim to alimony and child support, just like the fellas. Now, of course, the outrage that the average lady is going to have when she realizes that she has to pay just like a man drives her crazy. You can hear them screaming from the highest mountaintop. How is this possible? This man tried to destroy my life. Oh, you know it all. He cheated. He did this. He did that. He's a narcissist. But ma'am, you realize that with no fault divorce, all of that doesn't make a difference. No prenuptial agreement, straight to the cleaners. Ouch. Burns, doesn't it? Congratulations.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
You see, the average lady under this circumstances really doesn't want equality. What they really want is to have it their way. Equality on their terms. Equality when it's good for them. But let a 6'5" dude walk up when she's walking with her man and smack her straight on the buttocks. What she's gonna do is look at her man in the face and say, "You gonna let that ride?" Well, ma'am, if all things were equal, you would have jumped up and got in his face. But we all know that's not gonna happen. So sometimes you gotta stop the cap and realize that you don't really want equality, you just want it your way. But the family court system sometimes looks you dead in the eyes and said, ma'am, this is not Burger King. You can't have it your way. You dig?
Oh yeah, you're really about to pay today because you know Medicaid has to be reimbursed to the state, right?
Not it.
Well, you just found out something today. I'm so glad that you are ready to learn something because you are about to learn today, okay? Child support is $1,096 plus we need to reimburse that Medicaid, like I told you. So we take that $5,400, do 9% of that. That comes out to $486. $486 plus the $1,096. That bring your child support obligation to $1,582 per month.
I'm sorry, you said 1,000 what?
$1,582. Anything else?
Nowadays, a woman will call you sassy if you have anything to say about the way things are and the way the family court system distributes payment. Isn't this kind of like karma coming back to bite you right in the tail? A bunch of modern ladies making that bag and taking the financial responsibilities that they're used to the men doing. Alimony for life, anybody? Whoa, doesn't sound too good now when you're on the other side of the barrel. Ain't nothing fun when the rabbit has the gun, now is it, ladies? You see, one thing I know is as the world turns, in due time, when you're on the side of evil, evil will come around and bite you right in the butt. There's no problem with taking care of a lady who sacrificed her life for you, but these absorbent amounts, $60,000, $70,000, $100,000 a month, who needs to live that lifestyle? Ma'am, if you were with me, then you shouldn't get it if you leave. And I know you're saying the same thing because Mary J. Blige had to go on tour to actually finance her alimony. Isn't that funny? And a bunch of women sat there aghast, mouth open. How can this happen? What has happened? How could the law be this jaded against us? Well, ma'am, welcome to reality. Tastes sweet, don't it? Actually, it's bitter. The same bitter taste that men have been having for the last 50 years.
The typical narrative around child support and alimony is that, for better or worse, the husband pays it to their ex-wives. But there's a growing demographic of women who emerge from their marriages as the payers, not the recipients of alimony and child support. Some of them have even coined the term for this phenomenon, and they joke and say it's that they pay galimony. And while no one is ever thrilled at the prospect of writing checks to an ex, divorce attorneys report that a rising population of women are the payers.
You know, but our kids is not an issue. They love me dearly. Please tell Your Honor, please tell her that how much the
Your
kids
Honor, I don't
love
have to
me. They talk
brainwash
about
them.
me.
I don't have to
in a
brainwash
good
them.
way.
They already know.
No. They talk about me in a good way. They love their mother dearly because I'm there for them. What memories are you making with them? Do they tell you how they act at the park?
Hold on.
They love the park.
Here's the memory we're getting ready to make because I made my ruling. You have capped out, according to Texas guidelines, your gross is $9,200 a month. Child support is set at $2,300. You're going to do a reimbursement to Medicaid for $276, making your monthly child support payment $2,576.
That's how much you gotta pay.
No, that's how much you gotta pay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The children live with him.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I don't see the celebration.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. What happened to the celebration? Because you're the one that's paying that $2,576. The children live with him. He should not pay you anything.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And I said I made my ruling, so I really don't have to hear anything further. Did you have any questions about that number?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
Got him! Got him!
Thank you for watching the TIP Network. Follow us on all social media outlets and ask yourself one burning question. Can you handle the tip? Boom, we're out.
We found true happiness